Dennis. Today what we're gonna do, it's getting cold outside. It got down below 30 degrees down here last night. All right, so we got the holidays coming up. It's starting to be time to leave tailgating behind for a little bit, and let's start focusing on holidays. So what we're gonna do today is I've got a spiral cut smoked ham. So we're gonna double smoke that ham. We're gonna season it up pretty good with some SPG and some cayenne pepper. And then we're gonna drizzle it over with some maple syrup later on and get it all maple syrupy coated in there real good. We have some sweet heat. So that being said, let's get to it. Let's get this thing prepped. The grill's already coming up to 250 degrees. I'm ready to get to work. All right, I got my ham on in this little baking pan on a bread rack. So now let's go ahead and start putting some SPG on there. I did put some pecan wood in the grill. So we're gonna have a little pecan on it as well as whatever it is that they smoked it with. I've got it on this rack just to make it easy to contain everything. So now I'm gonna get these folds, and I'm gonna season down in these folds best I can. If you miss some, it's not that big a deal. And this ham's already been cooked, so if a little piece tries to fall off, by all means, use chef's prerogative. All right, so we're gonna do this side. I'm not gonna go real heavy on it because the ham is on the salty side anyway. But by the time we smoke it for a couple hours, that piece done fell out. Let's put that one back up in there. Time we smoke it for a couple hours, it's gonna be good. Remember, it's already cooked. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it on the big green egg, and I'm gonna bring it up to about 145 degrees. Then we're gonna take our maple syrup and we're gonna brush that in there. I'm gonna be getting it out the refrigerator in a little bit because I want it at room temperature. All right, so we got our cayenne on there. Now let's get outside and get this thing on the grill. It should be up to its 250 degrees by now. I'll see y'all at the grill. All right, we got our grill good and hot. Let's go ahead and take our ham. Get my hands up under it real good here. And we're gonna put the ham right there in the middle of the grill like that. I got my ThermoPro Temp Spike Pro right here on top. Can you see that? All right, that's the one that's Wi-Fi enabled. You can go to my Amazon link and find it. If you do, you help the channel. Anything you do with Amazon helps the channel. All right, so we're gonna bring this up to about 140 degrees internal, then I'm gonna pull it off and put some maple syrup on there and maybe a little bit of cayenne mixed in with that. And then after we do that, we're gonna let it go for about another 30 minutes to let that set up. And then we're gonna see what it tastes like. All right, so we'll see y'all at 145 degrees. All right, so we've been rolling for about 2 hours at 250 degrees. So now I'm just gonna take this maple syrup and brush it on here all over the ham. I'm gonna try to get it up in the cracks. Looks like we made it to our 140 internal. I'll get all up in here as much as I can. Piece fell off. We better check that out. Just for safety. Dig in here in the back. All right, that takes care of that. I'm gonna leave it on here for about 30 more minutes to let it tack up, and then we'll be done. So let's close it up, give it about 30 minutes. All right, so it's been 30 minutes since we brushed it. So now I want to go ahead and pull it off of there. I'll let you take a look. That looked good. All right, let's get that thing off the grill. Okay, let's get this thing off the grill. Ooh, let me put some gloves on. It's gonna be a little sticky. I forgot to put my neoprene on. I got my heat protection on, but not my sticky, but not my sticky meat protection. And you got to have both. All right, so now I got all the protection on. Let's take that, set that right there in the sunlight. Ooh, piece fell off. Ma'am. That tasted good. All right, I will let y'all watch me have a taste just to prove that I'm gonna eat it. And there's a couple pieces laying there. I'll probably tear me one off. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and get this camera angle rearranged a little bit here. All right, get the glove off. All right, I'm just gonna rip me a piece. That's a little piece. Man, that is good. There we go. All right, so I tore that piece out in the middle. That's good. So now I'm gonna take it in the house. I'm not gonna wrap it. I'm gonna let it rest about 30-45 minutes, and then me and Mrs. Backyard Barbecue, we're gonna dive in. I'll put the recipe down in the description along with our Amazon link. It was good ham. Till next time I see y'all at the grill, y'all keep on grilling. Just wanted to give you a little bonus here at the end. When you go to put the maple syrup on, just make sure you get all inside them nooks and crannies and cracks. You can't put too much in there. It's gonna add a whole lot to the flavor, and it's worth every little bit of it. I don't generally add little tips and tricks to the ends of the videos, but I just want to do a little quick tip on this one. If you do that, you're gonna like it even better. And what I'm probably gonna do before I serve is even put a little bit more maple syrup on it, warm it back up in the oven, and then we're gonna rock and roll. Keep on grilling. Good. Man, that turned out good. See y'all next time.